so much going on around us these days to make us feel frustrated and angry. After all, frustration and anger are normal human emotions. Today, let's look at 4 useful tips that can help us to overcome frustration and anger. Hey, welcome once again to my channel, Relationship Matters with Modupe Eka. Today we are looking at tips to help us overcome frustration and anger. Tip number 1: identify why you're feeling angry and frustrated. Is it somebody in your past? Is it a goal that you fail to achieve? Is it a feeling that comes over you when you are in contact or in touch with a particular situation or a person? You are ultimately responsible for your happiness. Nobody else is responsible for your happiness. So you need to sit down and identify that source of your frustration and anger. Do you need time out for self-care, or are you feeling burnout? You need to take time with yourself, a me time. Are you sleeping well, or there is too much on your table, too much that you can bite that you are coping with at the moment? You need to identify what exactly is making you feeling frustrated. It is after you've identified that thing that is making you feeling frustrated and angry that you will be able to say goodbye to whatever that thing is. Give time to yourself. Do activities that you like. Spend time journaling. Then you are able to identify and pinpoint what exactly is making you feel angry. After you've done all this, you will be able to say goodbye to that thing that is making you frustrated and angry. It is very important to identify the source of your anger and frustration. It is then and only then that you will be able to say goodbye to whatever it is that is making you feel frustrated and angry. 2. Say goodbye to the feeling of powerlessness. You may not realize it. Oftentimes, we feel powerless over certain things that are making us feel frustrated and anger. The feeling that I can't do anything about it is a sure sign of feeling powerlessness. You have to say goodbye to the feeling of powerlessness. To overcome feeling of frustration and anger over any issue, you must take control. You must have the power and the willingness to say bye-bye to that thing. Once you think you cannot do anything about a situation or something, then you are feeling powerlessness over the situation. To get rid of powerlessness, focus on things that you can't control. Do things that empower you. Do things that you are capable of controlling. The things that you cannot control, don't focus on them. And in that way, you feel empowered. You don't feel powerlessness over any situation or circumstances. Whenever we think that we don't have power over someone or a situation, anger and frustration creeps in. We must take control and have power over whatever it is that is getting us angry or frustrated. Number 3, be present. Yes, as simple as it sounds, be present. One of the easiest way to disseminate frustration is to be present. To understand what I mean by being present, let us look at the root cause of frustration. We are usually frustrated by things that maybe you think, oh, I should have been this, I should have done that if I had taken that step. Be present. When you are present, you don't focus on what has passed or what is coming in the future. You focus on the present, now and here. When you focus on now and here, you enjoy the moment. You are not thinking of what you should have done in the past or what is going to happen in the future. You focus on the present moment. And when you focus on the present moment, you begin to take the good of the present moment in. You begin to thank God for the present moment instead of focusing on the past or what should be in the future. It's okay to be frustrated in a positive way, but you must always go beyond what caused your frustration and focus on how you can improve yourself. Practicing mindfulness is a great way to lessen frustration. Mindfulness is the habit of being present at the moment. Learn to enjoy your moments. Don't always focus on things that are past or things that are to come. Instead, enjoy the now. Enjoy the present moment. Count your blessings, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Finally, appreciate what you have. When you appreciate what you have, when you look inward and count your blessings, like I've just said, you will be able to disseminate the feeling of frustration and anger. Journaling, live in the now, appreciate the many wonderful things that surround you, and the feeling of frustration would leave